Happy New Year 2026 and moving forward to us all. How are you? This is Miss Juanita de Guzman Gutierrez, BSEDMSCD, speaking to you over the video. And for those of you who are asking what BSED, MSED means, those are the two university degrees I have graduated from. BSED, Bachelor of Science in Education, I graduated at the University of the East in Manila, Philippines, together with all of my brothers and sisters from elementary, high school, all the way to our college graduation. MSED, Master of Science in Education, I graduated at Fordham University here in Manhattan, New York City, New York, USA, where I'm a New York City school teacher for so many years. If I could say, university professor, journalism teacher, and school paper advisor, outstanding teacher, teacher trainer here in New York City of all the teachers annually, every year, in Teachers Institute, and also president of the Teachers Association, and more if I could say. Humility aside, in all my 22 books, yes, 22, and the first one is Speak Tagalog, a basic primer. This is my first book because I love my country where I was born and educated as well, the Philippines. So I said, I'm going to publish my first book, Speak Tagalog, a basic primer, written by yours truly, Miss Juanita de Guzman Gutierrez, BSCD, MSCD. And by the way, if you know your history, Spain, the country Spain, colonized the Philippines for more than 350 years. And that's why the country was named after King Philip of Spain and the girlfriend of Ferdinand Magellan, Josephine Bracken. But before Spain came, the country is named Maharlika, a royal name. And during the Spanish colonization, the Spaniards require that all the names of the children who will be born for more than 350 years, that's a long time, will be named in Spanish name. That's why my name is in Spanish. I asked my mom, I don't like my name. I like my classmates' name like Marilyn, modern names. And then mom said so sweetly, do you know all your names that your dad and I, your mom, my mom said to me, were carefully chosen and you are named after a princess. Your brothers and sisters named after emperors and kings and queens and princes. Your names are very beautiful. That's how so sweet my mom explained. And so after that, I love my name. But I said, when I discovered the history of the Spanish colonization, requiring all the inhabitants to be named in Spanish, my cousin and some classmates of ours, of my twin sister, I have a twin sister, she's a nurse, the ICU nurse, a cum laude graduate as well. We have a classmate named Bituin. That's a Tagalog word that means star. And my cousin is named Lee YY. That means dawn in English. And so if Spain did not colonize the country Maharlika, our names will be in Tagalog. That's why my book is entitled Speak Tagalog. They just name it to Filipino because the country is Philippines. And so they said Filipino, but the basis of Filipino is the Tagalog language as ordered by the president of the Tagalog province, Manuel Luis Quezon. And during Quezon Day, I was the main speaker in the plaza as I am the president of the Teachers Association of the whole town. And so we honor President Manuel Luis Quezon. And so that's why my first book among my 22 books is entitled Speak Tagalog, because that's the real first original language of Maharlikans, the royal. We are royals. So Speak Tagalog, a basic primer, is written by yours truly, Miss Juanita de Guzman Gutierrez, BSCD, MSCD. And on your left is a Tagalog English version of my book I entitled Christ Like Mom and Dad. In Tagalog at the bottom, Makadiyos Kristo na Tatay at Nanay, written by yours truly, Miss Juanita de Guzman Gutierrez, BSCD, MSCD. And all my 22 books you will find worldwide at outskirtspress.com, that's Speak Tagalog, outskirtspress.com, Amazon, and all bookstores near you. And at my 2 websites, I welcome you to visit. My first website is Juanita Gutierrez, bscdmscd.com, and the second one is juanitagutierrez.com. Thank you all as well. First of all, I give my love, light, and gratitude and blessings to my I Am God Creator within my heartbeats and mind, and your heartbeats and minds, and all of humanity's heartbeats and minds, as well as I give my love, light, and gratitude to my beloved parents, to my cherished brothers and sisters and their own families, and to you, my wonderful subscribers, those who like, shares, comments, and subscribe. And please subscribe if you have not already done so, and I appreciate you all deep in my heart. Welcome once again to our Tagalog language learning lesson. And I'm going to move a little bit my camera, if you would please. And all right. Now we are going to study sentence. Let me move a little bit so that you could see well. Sentence structure. Sentence in Tagalog is pangungusap. First syllable pa, second syllable ngu, third syllable ngu, fourth syllable sap. The accent is in the third syllable ngu. So you will say this, pronounce this correctly. Pangungusap. Pangungusap. That sentence in English. Structure. Balangkas. Balangkas. First syllable ba. Second syllable lang. Third syllable kas. Balangkas. The third syllable has the accent, so that's how you pronounce it. Balangkas. Structure in English. And so we have 2 parts of a sentence. Pasimuno is subject in English, and predicate is panag-uri. Example, halimbawa, siya ay naglalaba. Siya, pasimuno, ay naglalaba. Panag-uri, direct object. Direct object in Tagalog, tuwirang layon. Direct object is tuwirang layon. Ay naglalaba is the direct object, also the panag-uri. Direct object, tuwirang layon. Naglalaba is the direct object, the receiver of the action, the verb ay. In English, he or she, siya, can be he or she, is washing clothes. So subject, he or she, that siya, can be he or she, subject. Predicate is washing clothes. The direct object is washing clothes. Direct object is tuwirang layon. The receiver of the action is Pandiwa verb is washing clothes. Predicate, ay naglalaba. Let's review. That may be confusing to you. Sentence structure. Sentence, pangungusap. First syllable pa, second syllable ngu, third syllable ngu, and fourth syllable sap. The accent is in the third syllable, so you pronounce this pangungusap. That sentence in English, pangungusap. Structure, balangkas, balangkas. First syllable ba, second syllable lang, third syllable kas. The third syllable has the accent balangkas. Example in Tagalog, siya ay naglalaba. In English, he or she is washing clothes. And he or she is siya. Subject, Tagalog, pasimuno. Pasimuno. First syllable pa, second syllable si, third syllable mu, fourth syllable no. Pasimuno. The third syllable has the accent, and pasimuno is subject in English. So, siya ay naglalaba is panag-uri or predicate. And the direct object in Tagalog, tuwirang layon. Tuwirang layon is naglalaba. Ay is the pandiwa or verb. Naglalaba is the tuwirang layon, direct object, the receiver of the action. In English, siya ay naglalaba. In Tagalog, in English, he or she is the subject, and the predicate is washing clothes. The direct object, the receiver of the action verb, is washing clothes. Direct object, tuwirang layon. And I hope you learned something today. And you will notice my pen has my book, Secret Miracles of Therese, Jude, and Blaise. Book by Juanita Gutierrez, speaking to you about the video, on sale at Amazon and all bookstores. And thank you all for watching. See you all again. Blessings of Christ, love, and light to us all. That's my book, Christ Like Mom and Dad. In Tagalog, Maka-Diyos Kristo na tatay at nanay. That means you are filled with love and light. You are Christ if you love yourself and respect yourself and your fellow divine beings, your fellow humans. We are all gods and goddesses indeed, according to Ascended Master Germain. Thank you all for watching. See you all again in Tagalog. Marami pong salamat. Magkita ulit po tayo. I love you all because we are all children of one God who is love. In Tagalog, marami pong salamat. Mahal ko po kayong lahat dahil ang Diyos ay pag-ibig. See you once again. Blessings of Christ, love, and light to us all. The word Christ means unconditional love. And Saint Joseph, the front book cover, the Holy Family, in my book, Christ Like Mom and Dad, or Maka-Diyos Kristo na tatay at nanay. Saint Joseph, or San Jose in Tagalog or Spanish, is a virtue, a role model for virtue. He is a just man. And Lady Mary said that we should focus on good things. And baby Jesus, he is now grown up, said that we should celebrate our birthday every day as Christ. Meaning, we are filled with love and gratitude to ourselves and fellow divine beings because we are all brothers and sisters, children of one Father, Mother, God. Gods and goddesses, kings and queens. Thank you all for watching. See you all again. By the way, Ascended Master Germain said, if humanity only knew, accept, and believe that they are gods and goddesses, the devil should have left a long time ago. And so now we accept and believe that we are all gods and goddesses, brothers and sisters, because children of one God, Father, Mother God, kings and queens. Enjoy your days always.